So we've brought Carthage to greatness and now dominate the Western Mediterranean. But like all great empires, we're left just wanting a little bit more. So in today's video, we look to our once homeland and ask, why is it now ruled by weird ancient Egypt larpers? So boys, today it's time to take on the Ptolemies to see if we can become the true hegemon of the Mediterranean. Enjoy the video. Hi guys, and welcome back to our glorious Carthage run in Imperator Rome, where last time we fought some pretty big wars against the Gauls and Celts from the north. And we've also cleaned up a lot of our borders, looking very nice as the hegemon of the West Mediterranean. But of course today we are set up ready to fight the Ptolemaic kingdom to see how we do against their pretty strong armies. First things first though, let's create a new legion, guys. We of course are going for an elephant heavy legion once again. Well, there we go. That's what we can get away with in Numidia, my friends. So that is another glorious legion. Well guys, our armies are thoroughly on the way, as you can see. So let's go for this fight. I hope it's going to be okay. I don't think it's going to be amazing, but I also don't think it's going to be terrible. But I guess we're going to find out, guys. Now, the worst thing here is going to be supply in the desert. Like, we're all just going to eat all of the food, especially with this many armies. So we need to try and move fast if we can. That means, see, look at that. Already their food is like halfway down on this legion. So yeah, we'll probably wait a couple. There we go. And then assault straight away. And hopefully we won't be losing too many men that way. Well, the first big test was passed. We just killed an 18k legion, but we've got 30k here to fight as well. But hopefully we're going to have enough troops. Let's see. Well, I can hardly see because of the amount of pop-ups, but we did win. And here we are standing on Alexandria already, boys. That's pretty darn good if you ask me. The only unfortunate thing is this tiny legion here. Well, I think there was about 25k of them. I've just crushed about 70k of our troops, so damn, and there goes Alexandria, my friends. We need to get some more food, so we're just going to chill here for a little while. And man, we are just getting crushed by their troops. Honestly, their troops are insanely good. So yeah, I think we need to try and peace out quite quickly. And damn, there goes our legions as well, guys, getting absolutely crushed. So I think we do need to peace out. It's a bit rubbish, honestly, but it's not too bad. We're still going to take some decently powerful land for us and make our way towards our goals. As the glorious Sun Tzu once said, if your legions are getting smashed by Macedonians, it's a pass. But there we go. Lots of Kyrenaika now in our possession. So honestly, I think this is what we're going to have to do against the Ptolemies. It's just, you know, overrun them with troops as quick as possible and then try and take whatever gains we've got before their troops turn up. Well, guys, I know our initial goals were to take Kyrenaika and Lower Egypt over here. Well, we had actually added in Lower Egypt as a goal as well. I'm thinking, are we really the Western hegemon if this is more east than this? Is it really? Is it really the Western hegemon? This is also more east than this. So we're just going to move the borders a little bit, you know, between the east and west. Very much like the Portuguese and Spanish when looking at Brazil and South America. So we are going to do a show superiority goal against Rome. Hopefully this won't be too bad. I mean, we've got quite a few troops here, guys, so hoping it should be nice and easy. Anyway, and for some reason, I can actually colonize Issa over here, so let's do that. I don't know why. It's not exactly bordering, but it's only across the way, so that's pretty nice. The problem is, at the moment, we've not seen any Roman troops, so we can't get any war score from battles to get our ticking war score, but yeah, Rome goes quite a long way east. Look at that. Interesting. Well, I guess the Punic Wars have sort of migrated somewhat now, guys, which is quite interesting, but yeah, Rome is just cowering away. Cowering away, Rome. Not like you, my friends. Oh my god, Roman troops! Let's see if we can squish them with 108k, boys. Well, honestly, guys, our troops, for some reason, are still so shit. I am trying to, like, make them have good setups like this, but still, they very much do struggle, so I am going to peace out of this war a bit of a mistake to make it into a show superiority war as well, guys, because, yeah, 44 war score just for this. So, yeah, we can take, actually, Iada, and that's about it, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's all we're going to take, boys. That's all we're going to take. We're also now going to attack Tauriscia over here, because, obviously, we want to try and take this coastline here. So let's do that. This one should be easier. We should have better troops than these guys at least. Well, there we go, guys. That's all we want from Tauriscia. So let's get that in there. And now what we're also going to do is go for a little surprise attack on the Antigonid Kingdom over here. They're being helped out by Fiscos, whoever the hell they are. I don't even know where they are. But yeah, we've got a bit of an invasion force, so let's go for it. I hope this isn't going to be too bad. I know our troops, of course, are worse than all of these guys out here, but I'm hoping we'll do all right. To be honest, guys, I don't think they can actually deal with the amount of troops we've got here. Like, they keep coming up to us and then running away. So I'm assuming they're a bit scared. Good for us, though. And finally, we found an enemy we can beat, guys. Finally. Finally. Yeah, we've been fighting a few people that have better troops than us for a while. And damn, it looks like we just stack wiped their troops, guys. Finally, we have someone who we can beat. We can beat up again. That's not, you know, barbarians, you know. Someone civilized we can actually beat in battle. They're quite rare for us Carthaginians, aren't they, without Hannibal? Well, there we go, guys. This is what we're going to take. It's a pretty horrible peace deal, I'm not going to lie, but it's in the regions that we want to take, basically bordering the region of Macedonia. So, and obviously, we know the region of Greece. It's quite obvious. There's nothing but sea out here to border it. So, it's quite nice to get that border in now, so we know that we don't need to go any further north than that, apart from to take Illyria here. And now, of course, we have a lovely staging ground to fight Rome once again. And now we've got to go through the process of getting all of these guys back over there. Honestly, guys, I think Greece has been kind of screwed by all these wars. Like, look at Cassandreia. It's only 19 population. Thessalonica is only 24. Pella is destroyed. Like, really? There are some bigger cities down here, like Athens 57, but it's still not as much as you'd expect at this point in the game. 72 BC. Not even far from the end game. Well then, guys, it's time to get back into the Ptolemies to take Libya. So let's go for it, and it can't come soon enough, because when you get to this stage, guys, of the game, you basically just run out of food everywhere you station any army. And damn, we are getting slapped around by Cleopatra. That is not acceptable, my friends. Not acceptable at all. I mean, she beat one of our legions, but she couldn't beat the second. Very nice. And damn, as usual, we need to death stack, boys. We need to death stack. Fuck off, man. Honestly, Jesus Christ. We are getting absolutely bullied. Like, we got beaten 30k versus 90k over here. We got beaten over here 60k versus about 25k. Oh, man. And even our legions, which are supposed to be our good troops, are getting smacked around. So, I mean, I don't know. What else can I do? Like, I've got a lot of tech. Okay, not over here, but we've got a lot of tech. We do have a lot of traditions as well in both Iberian, Levantine, all these traditions in here, all of these traditions in here for the war elephants. Only one in Numidian, but yeah, I don't know what else I can really do. You know, obviously I have been trying to set up these troops, so this is not set up, but a lot of them, especially the legions, are set up correctly. So what else can we really do? Right, guys, we've got mercenaries. Everyone is set up together, and yeah, I just don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. We're just getting absolutely bullied, but everywhere, man. Literally everywhere. This is horrendous stuff. It's not good. It is not good. We're getting bullied over here. We're getting bullied over there. And we have overwhelming numbers. Like, literally crazy numbers. Well, guys, the only thing I could think of was to death stack even more and take Alexandria. So, that is what we've done. We've also taken the war goal of Libya, so that, of course, is pretty important. We're also over here trying to take this back, but we're still on -1 war score. It's not good. It's not good. So, guys, this is the situation. It's basically tit for tat right now. They're over here conquering all of... Oh, my God! All of North Africa with an 8k stack. That's why you don't delete your forts, guys. That's why you don't delete your forts. We're over here and we're in here. So, honestly, I think we just need to peace out. Like, this is not good. I did want to take that, though, actually. So, let's see if we can do that. Well, guys, this is what we can take. We can actually take Alexandria and, you know, the Delta. And also this little bit over there. I have no idea how we can take this when they're basically occupying most of our country. But... I'll take it as a victory, boys. I'll take it as a victory. Let's go. And, of course, we don't have too much beef with the Greeks, unlike the Romans. So, of course, we'll leave Alexandria on its own. And I think it's time to give our troops a well-earned rest. They've been fighting for quite a while. And, of course, we're not going to disturb glorious Alexander. Let's also now definitely found a colony in Macedonian. Well, then, I wonder, though, guys. I know I've just founded a colony there, which was a bit dumb of me. But thinking about it, let's just integrate Macedonian, and then we can use the Greek traditions and hopefully get on a par with the Romans and the Ptolemies. But honestly, at the moment, we're basically just Hail Marying it each time, getting the war goal and just death stacking. And that is the only thing that seems to work against either of those nations. So... yeah, we'll see, boys. But that should give us a load more levies and everything as well. Well, now we've got to fight the Ptolemies for most of Greece as well, and we don't even border the Antigonids anymore, so our punching bag is no longer there, which is a bit of a shame. Well, let's study the Greek ways of war, my friends, as well. Hopefully this is going to help us out. Please. Please let it help us out. In terms of helping us out, I think the siege ability here, the heavy infantry offense there as well. Spearman morale is okay, and then down here for some cavalry bonuses too. One of our main issues as well is the fact that we don't really have many people with high martial. So we've got a lot of governors in place with low martial, and even, you know, legionary commanders in here that don't have the most martial, like 7 there, 10 there's good, 8 there's okay, 6 there as well. So yeah, we don't have the best of choice when it comes to all that sort of thing. So, well then guys, it's time to get back into Rome. We've spent plenty of time just chilling about. So yeah, let's get back into Rome. AE's down to 27. That's all fine. We've got plenty of guys on the way over here. Why? Oh, why did... why did you get raised there? Oh, God, man. This time they do definitely seem a lot more ready for us. They've got a lot of troops raised already, so I'm assuming... oh yeah, they are in a war with the Antigonid Kingdom. As if the Antigonid Kingdom need kicking anymore. Oh yeah, and by the way, we've raised a brand new legion over here, guys, as well. The Legion of Magna Graecia. And Rome actually does have a juicy bit of land down here as well, so we are going to try and nab that. Now, this is one of the wars that I think we can push, because although their troops are good, we are beating them, and we're just, you know, got overwhelming numbers right now. There goes cohorts as well, guys. So in terms of, like, military prowess right now, we're pretty high up. There's not much else we can do, really. There's an extra bit of discipline here. Bit of heavy cavalry discipline there. Obviously the mangonel, but I don't want that move speed negative. And then there is, in one of these, some extra morale. But, yeah, it's just one of them, I think. I think we're about as strong as our military can really get without a load more traditions. Well then, guys, this may well be our very last war against Rome. So we're going to take everything we need from them to take Illyria and Greece, and then, you know, bits of Europa over here as well. We might as well dominate, you know, most of the Mediterranean if we are going to do that. So there we go. Only 33 rest of expansion, 50 war score, and a very nice result for us. And I have been having a look at the enemy's legions and stuff, and they have a lot of spearmen and a lot of heavy infantry. And I was thinking, maybe our elephants are getting countered by these. But they're definitely not. Minus 20% damage versus elephants for heavy infantry. Minus 10% for spearmen. Heavy cavalry is minus 50%. So yeah, we're really not being countered in that way, so it is just a quality issue, unfortunately. Well, guys, while we're waiting to take on the Ptolemies again, let's just get into these little boys down here. Should be nice and easy. They did actually pop out of the Ptolemies, but I've had a look around, and there's not many places in the Ptolemies where they're actually disloyal, so we really need, like, the Seleucids or someone to declare war on them, and then wait a couple of months and then declare. But I don't think that's going to happen. Or them to declare war on, like, Yamnat or Blemia or something like that, but they seem to be pretty chill right now, and it's probably because I've got my legions on their borders, but they shouldn't even be able to see those, so I don't know. It's a strange one. Well, there we go with these little boys, and I've just noticed we have just tipped over 20,000 population. Pretty nice. Well then, guys, I think it's time to get going once again. This time, I'm going to have some mercenaries over here, basically in case they land over there, because as we've seen, they will land over there. And actually, we'll probably leave you there, and you can go there to take that. We're going to go for Thessaly in this war, because I don't think they'll be able to get as many troops over to Greece, so we should be in a better position to farm war score from that rather than over here in Africa. So let's go for that. We get some approval from the oligarchs, of course. Absolute chads. They want us to do very well in this war, of course. So yeah, let's get on with it. We won't be able to go down here without our ships. And I believe the guy is actually disloyal right now, which of course is exactly what we need. You guys go there. And then, yeah, we are going to march 171,000 troops onto Pelusium. And these guys are a little bit behind, but I think we'll be okay. We've got loads of troops on the way over here. And damn, Pelusium fell in like a month, so that's pretty good for us. I might split up. Oh no, we also do have a new legion as well, guys. The Legion of Italia over here, so a very strong legion, ready to smash into some Ptolemies. And suddenly we're doing a lot better, guys. I think, you know, it's partly the tech, and I also think that the Ptolemies are maybe a little bit weaker than they were before. I mean, we seem to be smashing them quite handily right now, so yeah, we've got all of these guys over here on, like, independent action, because I'm kind of focusing on microing over here to take Greece, because that'll be a nice little prize for us, won't it? Man, yeah, this time things are a little different, guys. We're absolutely hammering them over there. We're hammering them in the north at Greece as well. So, yeah, things are looking quite good right now. Pretty happy, but you never know. Things can turn around quite quickly in this game. Well, guys, war has been going very, very well. We did smash through them. They managed to break through a couple of times, and they actually didn't come over any of these ways apart from Sicily for some reason. So this time we've been in a much better place. We're just about to lose this battle though. Let's watch that. Okay, there's just battles happening everywhere. Oh, we won. That's good. So let's see what we want to take. I mean, we could take all of this. Ah, god damn it. Why can we not take this? So we can actually finish off Lower Egypt right now, which I think is something we definitely want to do. And damn, I just wanted to take this last piece of land here, guys, because I wanted to take it. And just as I did that, they took Larissa back, which is our war goal. So, oh well. As long as we don't lose any of these other areas, then we're fine. I mean, we've got just troops everywhere, man. We've got so many troops. So finally the numbers have won out. Well, there we go, guys. A bit of a messy one, but this is the peace deal we can go for. Everything in the north, everything in Egypt, which of course is one of our goals that we tacked on. You know, it wasn't actually a goal at the start, but I decided to go a bit mental. And yeah, very, very nice. This basically splits the Ptolemies in two. And of course, we'll keep Monep and Pella. All these places will just remain the same, you know. And we're getting through a few of these traditions, boys. And obviously, we have a lot of aggressive expansion now. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack the Antigonids. That's big brain play. It's big brain play. And looks like that lack of walls didn't work out too well for Sparta. And you know you're big when you get an event for minus 5,000 gold. Thanks, game. Well, guys, we're all in position to attack the Antigonids, so let's go straight for that. we have lost quite a bit of aggressive expansion because it takes a while to move your troops around this area now. Well, there it goes. The last stand of the proud Antigonids is nearly over, my friends. Well, there we go. Almost perfect. 98 value, only 11 aggressive expansion. So a glorious little bit of expansion there. And of course, we're going to, maintain all these cities. We are the caretakers of civilization in this playthrough, guys. Not bad at all. And I completely forgot about that, actually. Yep, I forgot the Ptolemies have that land there. Oh well, we'll get it soon. And apparently the traditionalists want us to remove everything from the tomb of Alexander, so I'm sorry, Hellenists out there. Sad times are upon us. I just found this mission set, guys. I did have a mission available for ages. It was basically to build up this region, so I can actually get rid of these forts now. But yeah, so I just forgot to do it. We've been so intent on fighting the Ptolemies and Rome and all that sort of thing. But this mission set over here is actually liberating Phoenicia, our homeland. So, yeah, we might as well do that. It's pretty cool. And we get to liberate this area. Now, I'm not going to, conquer all of this region because we'd be here for another 100 years. But if we can liberate the coastline at least, that'd be pretty cool. Well, guys, new day, different shirt. And to finish us off, we basically just need to smash the Ptolemies a couple more times. So let's get into it. I do want this part of Greece. I also want this. So we might have to attack these guys over here as well. Wait, can we already take it? We can take it. Interesting. But I would also quite like to take Rhodope and Europa as well. And I keep forgetting how big the levy is in Greece. It's massive now because we've integrated Macedonian, so 65k troops. Yep, let's get them into this. Should be nice and easy. Well, there we go, guys. Nice and easy. 2 big forts to get rid of, but that was fine. No problem at all with that. And of course, we'll leave Rhodes alone. Well, guys, while we're waiting for a little bit more aggressive expansion to tick down, we can actually attack all of these guys over here. The lands of our forefathers, so let's get into it. And we're basically just aura farming over here, guys. They've just constantly keep getting stacks of mercenaries that keep coming onto here. And we're just stack wiping them. Look how many, dedications we've got now. And a few of those are from this. Well, guys, finally we can take our homeland. Now, I did say we might make these guys our clients, but I don't think that's, this campaign. The only thing that I would consider is maybe Cyprus, because it's going to be so much in the war score against the Ptolemies. But apart from that, no, let's just take this land ourselves, our homeland. What else can we do but take it ourselves? And it is some of the few places we've taken that is already Canaanite, guys. So very cool. And of course, they are Phoenician as well. So not Punic, Phoenician. But they should be easy to bring over to the modern ways of Carthage. Well then, guys, I think it is time we get going once more. And this time we're going to go for Achaia over here. Because again, it's going to be easier to hold on to that than anything in Asia or North Africa. Basically, what I'm hoping is that they're going to focus on these areas over here because they are right in the middle of their land. But if they don't, that's fine. And as expected, they're focusing on pointless stuff like this and roads. So, yep, all the better for us, my friends. Oh, look at this. This is going to be a big battle. Let's make sure we get on force mark to join it as quick as possible. Let's see how we do. Okay, things are going pretty darn well, and finally the elephants are coming into their own, absolutely trampling the Ptolemies underneath them. Ironic, my friends. Man, things are so nice in this war compared to the previous ones. Honestly, I don't know whether it's because they're distracted or what it is, but they're really not putting up that much of a fight. I think we've lost 1 battle so far, so that's fine. We are losing troops going up the river and stuff, but apart from that, we're pretty good right now. And I think this is the peace deal, guys. And yeah, basically the computers got to that point where you're in a war and it does 3 days, then waits 2 seconds, then 3 days. So I think we get out of this war and we can take 99 war score anyway, which is basically all the coast down here, everything in Greece that we don't have apart from these islands, and then everything across here. So basically exactly what we want. Probably just want to fight one last war for that. and then we're pretty good. So let's accept that, boys. And there we go, boys. South Phoenicia and North Phoenicia back in our hands. Very nice indeed. And that means we can do victorious homecoming and then also assembling Phoenicia as well. And then we can do Phoenician hegemony as well, allowing us to get rid of those bonuses we just got. So yeah, that's fine. It does want us to take this piece of land as well for some reason, but oh well. Well then, guys, it really is once more unto the breach, dear friends. Our final war with the Ptolemies, potentially our final war in this whole campaign. And I want it known I'm doing this out of self-loathing and the fact that I want pretty borders, because I don't like how thin these borders look. Well, I think we have finally broken the Ptolemies. Very little resistance in this war at all. And they are so spread out. Like, imagine getting troops all the way from down here. I know we are, but we preemptively brought a lot of troops across to this. So, well, guys, there we go. The final war is done. All of this land to make the border look nicer. And then, of course, the last bit of Greece that we need. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's go. We can actually do some more missions. We'll gain a navy from it, guys. Yay. And we are just in time for the end of the game, guys. 8 BC we're going to end this. Very nice indeed. I mean, look how glorious our empire is. We basically control all of the Mediterranean, just not the coast over here. But the thing with Anatolia is, guys, there's so many provinces that to make your borders look nice here, we'd probably have to take all of Anatolia, which we'd be here for another 150 years of game time, which, yeah, we don't have time for, and there's just really no need to do that either. Because first things first, we have gone way further than what I said we were going to do originally anyway. We said we were going to be coming up to Cyrenaica and Cisalpine Gaul and Magna Graecia, but we have added in a load more regions: Illyria, Macedonia, a bit of Europa over here, and of course Lower Egypt, Canaan and Syria as well. So we have gone a lot further than I expected in this campaign. But at this point, we are definitely the hegemon in the world. The hegemon of the Mediterranean, most definitely. So let's have a look at the ledger, guys. 27,000 pops, 13,000 of which are Canaanite Punic. Compare that to the Seleucids with 16,000. Honestly, that is insane for the Seleucids. Normally they die. So they have done very, very well indeed. Followed by Anuradhapura, which we've actually played in A to Z, guys, so check that nation out. And they have basically taken all of India now, which is really, really cool. But somehow Rome still sticks around at 4th place on the list with their terrible land over here. I have no idea what they're doing. And the Ptolemies now down to 5th as well, although you've got to say they're probably pretty done just because of how split up they are. And I actually just noticed that Carthage itself has 100 civilization value. It is the largest city in the world, 137 pops in that one city, followed by Alexandria, followed by Carthage again. So it looks like all that investment in Iberia was definitely worth it. If we have a look at religion, guys, we've got 21,000 Canaanite pops, and obviously we have been converting nearly all of those lands that we've taken. So yeah, very, very much Canaanite is everywhere right now. Absolutely awesome, absolutely awesome. Cultures-wise, we have 13,000 Punics. We have a lot of Macedonians, 4,600 Macedonians as well, because they are integrated, so they aren't going to change. And then we've got some Turdetanians, some Lepontics, all that sort of thing. If we have a look at the culture map mode, it looks like a bit of a plague, but that is what we have been to the world. We have been a plague, just taking over areas as we can. And one of the most glorious things, of course, is the fact that Rome, the state of Latium, every single province in the state of Latium is now dominant Punic culture, boys. So that is absolutely fantastic. There's only 15 Romans left there, 295 Punics. So that is just absolutely insane. Very nice indeed. I mean, if we take a look at this map mode, you can see how much Punic has spread. We've even spread it through Greece as well when it's been dominated by Macedonian. So yeah, very, very cool. This is the tech that we ended with. Pretty much all of the military, quite a lot of the civic, especially the left branch, the sort of money-making branch. Oratory, not much on oratory because we didn't really need to use it past the start. And then religious, not too much on religious either. Here's the economy, guys, with everything set to the middle. 587 income, 370 expenses, army maintenance of 154 for our 5 legions, 35 for our fleet and fort and wages as well, but a lot of taxes and a huge amount of commerce as well. And here's the laws, mainly been changed by the Senate, guys, which we did keep all the way through to the end of the game. So yeah, very happy with that actually. A Punic Republic all the way through. We didn't become an empire or anything like that, but yeah, we didn't really need to change many laws. Well then, guys, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure doing this series. I hope you have enjoyed it. Make sure you do like and subscribe. It really does help the channel out. And let me know down in the comments below who you think we should play next and what the goals should be. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all again on the next video.